Hello and welcome. I'm Lauren Lewis with Power for Parkinson's. It's Tuesday. We're going to move and shout. Welcome. I've got a really fun class for you today. I think you're going to love it. Today we're going to be focusing mostly on crossing of the midline. This is something that a lot of people don't even realize that they're beginning to diminish on. They're losing it a little more and a little more. What I mean by crossing of the midline is there's this invisible line right down the middle of your body. And by crossing the midline, you're using both sides of your body, of your brain. When your right hand moves, your right leg moves, when the right side of your body moves, it's the left brain that moves it, and vice versa. When your left arm moves, it's your right side of the brain that moves. When you cross that midline, either one arm, one leg, even your eyes just crossing that midline, you're using both sides of your brain. You're using your brain more fully. You're using your analytic side of your brain. You're using your creative side of your brain. You're using your entire brain much more fully. And what's the benefit of that? Well, especially with Parkinson's, but really for anything, it's forcing your brain to work more, to focus better, to work on memory better, to multitasking better, for executive function better, just all these things that happen in your brain. You can force your body to move faster when you're using both sides of your brain more fully and more equally. It's better for balance when you're using both sides of your brain. So today we're going to be really working on crossing of the midline for the purpose of brain function. We're also going to be working on balance. And we're also going to be working on a few of these exercises are really for gait, lifting the legs nice and high and using your heel-toe function. So all that, there's a lot to work on today, so let's get started. Make sure you've got some water. Make sure you have got a chair or you're standing next to a wall. Today's exercise can be done standing or seated. There's very little that needs to be changed for either one. And I'll be showing both versions. So find out what works best for you. Maybe you'll start seated once you learn the exercises. Challenge yourself and stand. If you're going to stand, please make sure you're safe. All right, so let's get started. We're going to start off by getting our circulation going. Let's bring those arms directly in front of you. Palms forward, fingers up to the ceiling. We're going to close really, really tight and open really, really wide. And using your vocal strength, join me as we say, close, open, bigger, close, open, louder, close, open, exaggerate, close, open, close. Now left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Both hands, close, open, close, open, close, open, close right, left, left, right, left, right, left. Both hands, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, tight, 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 tight. Open as wide as you can and shake them out. Nice work. Good, and we're going to continue warming up. Let's warm up our vocals. Remember, this is a move and shout class. There is a vocal partner attached to every exercise we do for a number of reasons. We want to strengthen our vocal power, because losing vocal power is a symptom of Parkinson's disease. We want to make sure we're using it. But also, the paired vocal helps you remember what's next. And because we are working on cognitive, we're working on strengthening the brain, when you say what you're going to do or what you're doing, it helps the brain make that connection with the body. So we're going to do that right now. We're going to warm up our body by using our arms front and back first. We're going to go front and back, and using that vocal partner, we're going to say front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front. Warm it up with me. Front, back, front, back, front, back, front. 4 more. Go front, back, front, back, front, back, front. Now watch. Go out, in, then out and in. Go right, in, go left, in, go both and in. It's out, in, out, in, out and in, out, in, out, in. Both out, in again, out, in, strong, out, in, out. 2 more. It's out, in, out, in, out. Last time. Out, in, out, in, out. Put it together. Front, back, out, in, in both, out and in, it's front, back, out, in, out, front, back again, front, back, out, in, out, again, front, back, out, in, out, last time, front, back, out, in, out, up, down, reach up and down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up from the top, front, back, out, in, up and down. It's front, back, out, in, out, up again, front, back, out, in, out, both, out, in, up, last time, it's front, back, out, in, up, cross in front, cross and pull, cross, shoulder height, cross, pull, cross, from the top, front, back, out, in, out, both, out, in, up, down, cross and pull, front, back, out, in, up, down, cross and pull, front, back, out, in, up, down, cross, now faster, front, back, out, in, up, down, cross, and faster, front, back, out, both, out, in, up, down, cross again, front, back, out, in, up, down, cross, two more, front, back, out, in, up, down, cross, last time, front, back, out, in, up, down, cross, and back. Shake it all out. Get those arms relaxed and get all that toxins out of the body. You feel those arms get the circulation going. Nice job. Let's get those legs moving, and then we'll start. We're going to go right, back, left, back, front, and back. Right, back, left, back, both, and back. Front, back, both. If you're standing, you can't do both. So you're just going to stay with alternating. Front, back, front, back, front, back. If you're sitting, you can go front, back, front, again. Front, back, front, and back. Front, back, front, and back. Front, back, front, again. Front, back, and hold. All right, let's get the whole body moving so we're really warmed up. We're going to start off with that right leg. Front, standing, right leg front, left arm front. We're going to go nice and slow to start. Make sure you're using those opposites. So it's front, back, front, back, front, back, front. Now lift those legs. Front, back, front, back, front, back, front. 8 times. It's 1, 2, 3. Are you using opposites? 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Opposites. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you with me? 7, and use the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reach forward. 5, 6, 7. Let's speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Opposites. 5, 6. Swing arms. 7, and 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last time. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, let's grab some water. Let's get our heart rate down for a moment because we're about to get it nice and high. All right, first exercise, as I said, we're going to be working on crossing of the midline. So the first exercise, we're starting right off. If you're seated, your legs are directly in front of you, you're off the back of your chair. I'm going to ask you to lean forward with your head up, leaning forward. So it's a seated squat. You're in a squat position, but you're sitting down. You're going to cross those arms on your lap. It's cross and sit up tall, tap, cross, tap, cross, tap, cross, tap, cross. If you're standing, it's slightly different. This is the only modification from sitting and standing. If you're standing, I'm going to have you not just lean forward, but sit back. So it's a squat. You're sitting back. Watch out for those knees. Don't let those knees come forward. You're going to sit back with your hands on your thighs. It's not a deep squat. It's not about how low you go. It's a seated position, sitting back, cross, stand up, tap, cross, tap, cross, tap, cross, tap, cross, tap. We're using our abs, strengthening the abs. We're working on balance. Cross, tap, cross, tap. Strong, cross, tap, cross. 4 more. It's cross, tap, cross, tap, cross, tap, cross, and tap. Beginning of our first exercise, let's add the next part before we add the music. The next part, we're still working on crossing that midline. So watch. Cross, tap. We're going to take that right arm and cross the midline toward our left leg, and we're going to say right, because the right arm is going to the left side. Right. Strong and exaggerated. I want that crossing of the midline, but it's working on also range of motion. Bring that arm all the way out. And then we go on the other side. Cross, tap, left. Here we go. Cross, tap, right. Cross, tap, left. Cross, tap, right. Head up, ready? Cross, nice. Left. Cross, tap, right. Cross, tap, left. Cross, tap, right. Cross, tap, left. So we're reinforcing opposites. We're reinforcing that twisting of the body for gait, but most importantly, we're crossing that midline using both sides of the body. Let's put on the song of the day and find our beat. Good one, right? Here we go. Cross, tap, right. Cross, tap, left. Cross, tap, right. Cross, tap, left. Keep going. Cross, tap, right. Cross, tap, left. Just a few more. Cross, tap, right. Cross, tap, left. 2 more. Cross, tap, right. Cross, tap, left. Last time, each side. Cross, tap, right. Cross, tap, left. All right, how'd we do? Nice little pattern there, crossing the midline, working on both sides, but we've got that crossing, tapping little pattern also. So it's giving you a little cognition as well. Next part is range of motion. We're looking for full range of motion. We're going to bring those arms overhead, but let's stay with the crossing of the midline. So this next part, we're going to cross overhead. It's not just an up, down. It's cross. So we're going to say up with your arms over your head, not in front. Up, down, and then we're going to go front, back, but crossing. Front, back. We'll do that twice. Up, down, front, back. So putting the whole first exercise together, it's cross, tap, right. Cross, tap, left. Up, down, front, back, up, down, front, again. Cross, tap, right. Cross, tap, left. Up, down, front, back. Up, down, front, back. I'm going to throw in a last part. The legs are optional, but if you want to, if you're standing or seated, if you want to throw them in, we're just going to alternate legs. And after that, so it's going to be cross, tap, right leg, left leg comes forward, then cross, tap, now the other leg. Now continuing, cross, a front, back, up, down, front, back. Cross, tap, right, cross, tap, left, keep legs, up, down, front, back, up, down, front, and back. The legs are optional. Don't worry about the legs. They may throw you. The arms are the most important part. We're really crossing that midline in different directions, in front, overhead, and on your lap. Let's put our music back on. Seated or standing, same exercise. Here we go. Cross tap, cross tap, right, cross tap, left. We're going up, down, front, back, up, down. Cross tap from the top, cross tap, right, strong and big, cross tap, left, up, down, front, back again, up, down, front. Let's do it again. Cross, tap, right, cross, tap, left, go up, down, front, back, up, down, front, again, cross, tap, right, cross, tap, left, up, down, front, back, up, down, front, and hold. How'd we do? Good? All right, nice. Catch your breath. Second exercise, moving right along. Next exercise, we're going to get working on gait. We're going to lift those legs nice and big out and into each side. Only outside right leg goes and then the left leg goes, but both arms are going. So it's out, in, and we want to have a little more fun with this. We can cross in front, big cross. We're crossing the midline as much as we can. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Seated, out, in, out, in, out. 4 more, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, and hold. So that's fairly easy, pretty direct. We've got that. I'm going to make it a little more fun before we add the music. We're going to do 4 of those just as we had. Then we're going to continue on, and we're going to start with out. And that right side is going to do the motions. It's going to go to your left knee. We're going to do 3 crunches. So it's out, crunch, 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 and in. Other side, out, crunch, 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 out, in. 4 out ins. Out, in, out, in, out, in. Add the crunch. Out, crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch. Go out and in, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch. Go out and 4. Out, in, out, in, out, in. Add the crunch. Out, crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch, out and in, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch, out. 4, 4. It's out, in, out, in, out, in. Add the crunch. Out, crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch. Bring it back. In, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, in. I'm already tired, and we haven't added the music yet. Let's put the music back on and do our second exercise. Work on that a bit, and then add it to our first. And don't forget, our first exercise is cross, tap, right. Here we go. Second exercise first, out, in. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out. 3 crunches. Out, crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch, out and in, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch, out. 4 out ins. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Add the crunch. Out, crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch, out. Other side. Out, crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch. Let's take it out, in again. Out, crunch, out, in, out, add the crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch, out and in, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, last time, out, in, out, in, out, in, add the crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, in, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch, from the top, cross, left, right, cross, tap, left, up, down, front again, up, down, front, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, add the crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch, out and in, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch, from the top, last time, cross, tap, right, cross, tap, left, go, up, down, front, back, up, down, front, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, other side, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, in. Woo, almost ran out of music. Perfect. All right. For some of you, this is a great place to stop. We've done 2 good exercises that require a lot of thinking, different patterns to remember to go to, different movements, shifting of weight. This is a good place to stop. Maybe start it again. Practice it, learn it. Don't worry about the 3rd exercise. Work on these 2. If you've got it and you want to move on with me. Here we go. Our next exercise is all about gait. As I started from the beginning, this time we're going to be using our heels, ankle flexion. So it's heel, toe, heel, switch. Heel, toe, heel, switch. Heel, toe, heel, switch. Heel, toe. We're just going each leg. Heel, toe, heel, heel, toe, heel. If you're seated, heel, try to get that toe underneath you maybe to make a little more flexion if you can. Otherwise, just heel in front, toe, heel, 2 on each. Heel, toe, heel. Let's do a few more. Heel. I want you to feel comfortable with this. Heel, toe, heel. 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 Hold. Have you got it? Easy enough, not a lot to learn. Now it gets fun. I'm going to add a bit of a challenge here. I'm going to change the tempo, and I'm going to add the crossing of the midline. But it's not just the legs. We're going to cross everything. So we're going to start off with the right leg, and we start off with the heel toe. Heel, toe, just as we did. Heel, toe. Now watch this. Cross. 2, 3, 4. Switch. Heel, toe, heel. Cross it. Heel, 2, 3. Switch. Heel, toe, heel. Watch my arms. Cross. 2, 3, 4. Switch. Heel, toe, heel. Now cross. Cross. 2, 3, 4. Heel, toe, heel. Cross it. Cross. 2, 3, 4. Heel, toe, heel. Cross it. Cross. 2, 3. Let's do it again. Heel, toe, heel. Cross it. Cross. 2, 3. Last time it's heel, toe, heel. Cross. Cross. 2, 3, and 4. How'd we do? Change of tempo and crossing the arms. Those crossing of the arms can be difficult. And of course, those feet. It's a fun one. It's a challenge. We're going to put our music back on. We're going to need a lot of music for this one, I think. And let's work on it. Here we go. I'm going to start standing. Heel, toe, heel. Cross it. Cross. 2, 3. Switch. Heel, toe, heel. Cross it. Cross. 2, 3. Switch again. Heel, toe, heel. Cross it. Cross. 2, 3, 4, heel, toe, heel, cross, cross, 2, 3, once again, heel, toe, heel, cross it, cross, 2, 3, switch legs, heel, toe, heel, cross it, cross, 2 from the top, cross lap, cross, tap, right, cross, tap, left, bring it up, down, front, back, up, down, front, out, in, it's out, in, out, in, out, in, out, add the crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, and switch sides, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, cross, cross, 2, 3, 4, heel, toe, cross, 2, heel, toe, again, heel, toe, cross, 2, 3, 4, switch, heel, toe, cross, 2, 3, and hold. How'd we do? All right. I'm going to add one last piece to this, to our third exercise. I think it's just a nice way to end the third exercise. It's a long exercise, the last one. We started with the heel toe, working on gait. Then we crossed that midline, working on speed and tempo, and kind of throwing off your balance by crossing there. Now we're going to end with a nice big, more of an explosive, slower, we're going to end with a kick. Working on opposites. So we're still on that right leg. The right leg goes heel toe. Then the right leg goes cross for 4. Then the right leg's going to go forward and down, forward. Then we switch. I'm looking for a nice big kick. If you're standing, that kick may not be as big. It doesn't matter. We're working on opposites. Go for it. Opposites. Make that connection both physically and mentally. You can feel that right leg and left arm touching. Left side goes heel, toe, heel, then we cross, cross, 2, 3, here comes the kick, kick, and kick. And again, I want you to make that connection. I want you to feel that and make that connection. So that's the whole thing. We're going to take it from the very top. We're going to add the music. We're going to take that last exercise. It's a lot. It starts with heel toe, it crosses, and then we go to the kicks. And then we'll take it from the very top. And once again, that very top is cross, lap. Don't drop your head. I don't want you to get dizzy. Here we go. Right leg, heel, toe, toe, heel, toe, cross, 2, 3, 4, kick, kick, left side, heel, toe, heel, scissor, cross, 2, 3, 2 kicks, kick. Let's do it again. Right leg, heel, toe, heel, scissor, cross, 2, 3, 2 kicks, kick, kick, left side, heel, toe, heel, cross it, cross, 2, 3, 4, kick. From the top, ready, here we go. Cross, tap, right, cross, tap, left, up, down, front, back, up, down, front, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, add the crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, and in, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, heel, toe, heel, cross, cross, 2, 3, 4, kick, kick, other side, heel, toe, heel, cross, cross, 2, 3, 4, kick, kick from the top, cross, tap, right, cross, tap, left, we're going up, down, front, back, up, down, front, out, in, it's out, in, out, in, out, in, out, and the crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, crunch, out, and in, out, toe, heel, toe, heel. Cross, cross. 2, 3, 4, kick. Kick, left side. Heel, toe, cross. 2, 3, big kick, kick, kick. Yay! Nice work. Great job. And we just ended just in time. You were a little worried that we may have to do it one more time, weren't you? Don't worry, we're done. And give yourselves a hand, maybe a pat on the back, big thumbs up. Nice work. This was very cardio for a lot of reasons, and I hope that you just enjoyed it and don't get frustrated. This is just fun. It's just exercise. Don't beat yourself up over it. There is no wrong. If you're moving, you're doing a great job. Let's get our heart rates down. Let's cool it off a little. Together, drop your chin to your chest. Bring those arms all the way to me. Nice. Give me a nice big ooh. Ready? Ooh. Reverse that stretch so our back was round. Now we're going to arch your back, open up your chest, your shoulders, open up your mouth and say, ah. Great job. We're going to take that right leg and just bring it forward. If you're standing next to a wall or a chair, you're going to take that heel down, toe up. If you're seated, the exact same thing. I want you to just hinge at the waist, at your hips. Try not to round your back. Just hinge forward with kind of a flat back, and you're going to feel a wonderful stretch behind those legs. And let's just say the letter O together. O. And gently release, roll all the way up. Roll your shoulders back, release those ankles, let them go. Other side, heel down, toe way up, hinging at your hip, flat back, just gently ease into it. We said, oh, let's say ooh together, or the letter U. Nice work. Roll all the way up. Roll those shoulders back. Good. Let's bring those arms all the way out to the side. You're standing or seated nice and tall. Your abdominals are in. We're going to stretch those arms from your side all the way up to overhead into a big, big stretch as we say the letter I. I. Good. Stay right here. Feel your abdominals lifting. Feel your arms, your shoulders, your back. Everything is stretching, lifting, lengthening. Feel everything just feels so great. Just let it all go. Good. Let your wrists go for a moment. Feel your shoulder blades going down and around. Good. We're going to finish with a big yay because we deserve it. We did a great job today. Arms out to the side and down. Yay! Give yourselves a hand. If you had some fun today, let everybody know about it. Give us a thumbs up. Tell everyone that this was fun, you enjoyed yourself. There is a comment section. You may notice that there's a lot of people that very often will give comments. I encourage you to put in some comments. Let us know how you're doing. I do respond to all of your comments, and it does help me move on to the next class. It tells me what you want to be working on. So I listen to them and I use them, so thank you. But let us all know and let other people know. This one was challenging for balance. This one I really found the patterns difficult, but I got it after a few tries. Whatever it is that you're feeling and experiencing, people like to know. You'd be surprised. So let us know, share your experience as we share ours with you, and I will see you next time.